The next step is to select all of the elements responsible for displaying the scores. Use the query selector all method to access all of the input elements inside the score options div element and assign that result to a constant called score inputs. So let's do the first one by writing the const and then the name of the variable should be score inputs in a camel case and assign it to the document query selector all. So we are interacting with the document object model to access our HTML or CSS to manipulate it in here in our JavaScript. And we have to access the input element with the descendant, and it's all we have to access all the input elements that has a class or ID of the score options. We will do the same as the second one. We will create a const and then name it score spans. Assign it to document query selector all, and then we would be accessing the div element that has an ID of score options also. Oops, you should target all of the span. Oh, yeah, that would be span, not div. So that would be it. So let's take a step back. We have here a variable called score inputs and assign it to the document query selector all. So we interacted with the DOM to access the HTML with the query selector all to get the elements that has the same ID or select or class. No, selector rather. And in our case, we had access and all of the input elements that has a score options ID, and that would be the same in this part. But in this part, we accessed a span element rather than an input with an ID of the score options. So that would be it. Nice.